Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. I hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Leo. What's up, Leo? So I'm going to apologize now for any background noise. I'm going to say that. I say that in every video. Okay, Leo. But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. And if you're not new, welcome back. Just remember, Leo, it's a big world, so it is general. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Leo. I don't know. I feel like I should say congratulations. I don't know why, but congratulations. So maybe something recently happened, or maybe you accomplished something. But I just feel like I should be saying congratulations. Some of you are really happy about something. Maybe it's multiple things. Maybe things are calming down. Maybe you had some challenges. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, things are definitely calming down. Devil in reverse. So you might have been going through a lot of different things, maybe in relationships, situations, even yourself. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are cleaning up house. And what I mean by that, you're, well, probably cleaning your house too, but cleaning your circle, cleaning yourself. Okay. Be it energetically, or maybe you're cleaning your body, watching what you eat, sleeping. You're just doing a lot to really get out of a cycle that you were in. Okay, it's good. It's a good thing. You have the 2. You got to maintain it though. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Got to maintain it. It takes work. It takes work. Yeah, total rebirth, transformation, ending. Okay. This is long overdue is what I'm sensing too. Long overdue. Do not fight it. I know it's challenging. Okay. Because even though a lot has ended, I feel like there's still a lot of challenges that came with this. Maybe connected to people more, which can be very challenging, especially if you care about them. Okay. Continue to work on yourself. Make sure you balance though, because I feel like some of you may get very off balance when things happen. It's like you work really hard to get a certain place, and then something happens and you take a step back. Okay. I feel like it's your emotions. It's your emotions. Balance. Okay. There's something you're confused about. Like you're not sure if you can do something. I feel like you can. Okay. Look, I feel like you can. 7 of Pentacles. If you put in the work, you will see the fruits of your labor. Whatever it is, it doesn't actually have to be work. It could just be something that you want to accomplish. Okay. I feel like some of you are already feeling something. You accomplished something recently. That's why I feel like I should say congratulations. Okay. But that's just the beginning. You can definitely have more. Okay. Just know that, things that are solid and great take time. For some of you, this stems from a relationship. For most, it is love. Okay. For others, don't get me wrong, it doesn't have to be, it could be a family member, friend, whatever. But for most, this is a love thing. Okay. Some of you are still dealing with this person. Okay. Knight of Cups. But this was the right choice. Okay. Whatever you're going through right now is nothing compared to what you were. Okay. What you were going through before was a lot worse. Okay. So don't see this as something that you can't handle or something that you can't get through. You can. You have already. I just feel like this person is still in your life in some way. And so you may have other things that you need to do. For some, I feel like this may actually be other people that come with this person, or you're dealing with this person on top of other people that may have to do with other situations. Either way, I feel like you're making the best choices for yourself, but it's not easy. It is not easy. And I'm a little concerned that you may how do I want to say it? Well, you may repeat some of those patterns, okay? Not that you want to, you're trying not to, but for some reason, I feel like it's very hard for you to do that. So you may be like a little stuck in your ways, some of you. Not everybody, but some of you. And so it's hard for you to continue to make the best choices for yourself. I also feel like there may be someone, actually, it may be more than one person, that gives you a hard time about choices that you make. Do what's right for Leo, okay? That's all you need to worry about. Do what's right for Leo and whoever's involved as far as your unit, your circle, okay? Because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like people tell you what to do for some reason. And how to handle certain people. And I feel like you came to a place where you can trust what you sense, what you truly sense, okay? I think when you start thinking about it is when you start questioning if it's the right decision. So partly I kind of feel like some of you think too much. When something comes out, you think too much. And then in turn, that makes you doubt whatever you came up with, the answer, solution, whatever it is. It makes you doubt that. For others, or maybe it's both, you have other people coming in giving you doubt. Okay. Yet I feel like you have the answer. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust that you won't make the same mistakes as before, right? Because you learned, Leo, right? You learned. But also know that you have more options than you think. Okay. Some of you feel like you're like, I don't know. It's almost like you think you have two choices when you really have like four or five choices. Okay. And what you do with this new chapter is up to you. Okay. So there may be people that are trying to tell you how to go about your life, or this new, like I said, this new phase of your life. I feel like, well, it's your life, right? Do what Leo wants, do what's right for Leo, but know that Leo doesn't know everything. Okay. And don't get offended by that, Leo. Don't be like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Learned. Okay. Learn from your past, learn from new people, learn from just watching others. Okay. I feel like some of you, it's weird. I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. So maybe some of you are just, you have learned and it's just hard for you to practice. But for others, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're going to slip up. I don't know if someone's trying to get back into your good graces. I'm not sure, but I feel like you may slip up with this night. Okay. I don't know what this night is saying to you that's making you kind of wonder. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you might have even met someone who's actually good for you, but you're questioning because you have a history of bad relationships. Okay. And you might have just came out of a relationship. So you may not want to go down that road. You do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't block it completely, because I do feel like the person's good. It's just that with your past, you may not see it that way. Okay. You may be blind to it a little bit. It's more of hesitation, due to fear and disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Your top card is the Chariot in reverse. And you have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Leo, some people are not going to go with you, and you have to accept that. Okay. Don't be left behind. Okay. Don't take this new opportunity and make it into the same as before. Don't repeat what you did before. Okay. Take this new opportunity and make it into something totally different. what Leo wants, what Leo needs, what's good for Leo and Leo's circle. Okay, it's not just about Leo, but we love you, Leo. Because I feel like there may be people around you that just kind of keep you in this pattern. Okay. Don't get me wrong. They don't have the power to do so. Only you do. Okay. But I just feel like they're very present in your life. And so it's hard. And I also feel like you care about a lot of these people because they are most likely family. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Someone's dealing with a love too, or ex. I also feel like some of you feel disconnected, and I feel like give it time. Okay. Some of you may be rushing to reconnect or reconcile. Some of you are even rushing through this change, and you can't, is what I'm sensing. Okay. It's weird because I feel like it's like you guys are running, but you're not going nowhere, but you think you are. Okay. It's almost like you have this, like, I don't know, this feeling, this urge to like rush. The thing is, I feel like you can't, though. You can't. And so it's like you don't know what to do because everything you try is like it needs time. This needs time. That needs time. But yet you're like going back and forth. What can I do? What can I do? You know, give it time. That's what you could do. Give it time. Okay. Do what you can with the things that you're able to. But if you know that something requires time, just give it time. Okay. There's also some of you that want to take this new chapter and probably do something new. And what I mean by that, like a project, or maybe learn something new, maybe a new job, maybe relocate. I feel like that's great. It really is. Okay. But I do feel like you should research, okay, and find out more about whatever it is. I feel like you should be talking to people and not family. Not family. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to listen to them and hear them out, that's fine. But try to go to outsiders. I feel like some of you are around a certain group of people, and I feel like you need to go outside to get a different view. Okay. You know, like an outsider looking in type of thing. I feel like that would help you a lot with whatever you're trying to do, especially with this new chapter, because I feel like you could get a lot of help in that way. Not just with, you know, hold on. Not just with a project or whatever, but just even with starting this new path to, how can I put it? Well, keep the negativity out, situations, people. But also, I don't know. I just feel like to kind of show you what's out there. It's almost like some of you were like in this situation for a long time where you didn't really go out and explore. It's almost like you're used to this. Like, this is how things were and are and should be. No, Leo. Okay. I think you've been in this box way too long. This is not how things should be. Okay. And that could be in love, it can be family, whatever it is. This is not how it should be. Some of you may feel like, oh, well, that's just how love is, or that's just how family is. Maybe sometimes. But I'm sensing no. Just because you have a bunch of people going through the same thing, that doesn't mean that it's right and okay and that you have to put up with it. You know what I'm saying? There are situations, people, family that are really blessed in the way of very connected, very giving, very loving, very appreciative. You know, this is not normal. Well, it shouldn't be anyway. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we don't all go through things, but this, This should have ended a long time ago. Whether it's love, family, whatever is going on. I don't know who's saying this to you. And, it gets on my nerves, actually. Not just in this case, just in general. When people think that they can get away with things because they're not as bad as the next person. Since their betrayal isn't as bad, that means that they're good. No, a betrayal is a betrayal, right? I'm not saying there aren't different levels to betrayal, okay? But I have a feeling that some people use that as an excuse to get away with things. Yeah, I lied to you, but look, this person, did worse. They lied to you 10 times. I only lied to you once. A liar is a liar. Okay? A liar is a liar. So, yeah, you probably can't trust them more, okay, because they lied 10 times. But that doesn't mean you can really trust the other person just because they lied to you once or twice, okay? A liar is a liar. They have to earn that trust back. I'm just using that as an example because I just feel like people are like, well, I'm not that bad. Yeah, I did this, but so what? They did worse. Like, why ain't you giving them a hard time? How about you all not do bad? How about that? And I feel like it's multiple people, multiple situations. And a lot of these people, let me tell you, they will not be okay with you doing some of the things that they do. It could be words, actions, whatever. If you did some of the things that these people did, oh boy, that's a whole nother story. It's almost like they want you to put up with things that they wouldn't put up with. Okay, so be very choosy with your company. Okay, and what people, I don't really want to say what they think because you shouldn't care what they think, but it's more like, know who's who. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there is even people that may talk down to you one day and the next day they act like they're your friend. No. You can't change your energy like that. Okay? I mean, you can, but you don't have to put up with it. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Wait, I'm getting hot. I think I'm getting a little heated here. I don't know if you can hear the AC, but I apologize. No. It's like they want something from you that they would never accept. You know what I'm saying? Nah. No, Leo. Trust yourself always. Trust others. Once they have earned it, have they all earned it? I think not. Okay, but they want you to believe that. They want you to give them a chance. They need to earn it. Okay, in some cases. Know who you're dealing with. Know who's who. Okay, they cannot, treat you like shit one day and then treat you okay the next day and expect you to forget that they just treat you like shit the day before. Okay, I'm just saying. It's actually annoying me. I feel for you, Leo. Nah. No. Know your worth. You could use some self-care time like now. Schedule it in. Yeah. Okay. First of all, I feel like you're already doing this, but I feel like you're around certain people that they drain you. Okay. You could be good for a week and then you go around certain people and it's like, yo, you got to clean your energy. Like you got to get that off of you. You could have been with them for an hour and you can feel it. The heaviness, the anger, the bad thoughts, your stomach probably turns when certain people come. It's like you get very tense. You even try to avoid some people, but I feel like you can't because I think they know other people that you know. So it's definitely a family thing for some of you. Be careful. Be careful. Know what you should and should not put up with. Okay. I already read this to you. Sorry. Okay. Continue with that self-care. Okay. It is really good for you. And it's bringing you to a whole nother place. You need to, Do not bring this with you, okay? Because what's going to happen is going to repeat, okay? You don't want that. And don't let people act like, oh, well, you need me. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't know. I feel like someone's doing that. Like, you can't make it without me, Leo. Yeah, you can. I'm not saying don't let people help you or take their advice or anything like that. You just got to filter it, know who's who. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like people want more control than they do trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they're disguising it. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. Yeah. Self-care, self-love. Okay. I feel like you've already been in war. Okay. But it's like if this continues, there'll be another one. And you're at a place where you could start something new, and it has not been easy for you. Okay. So honestly, I would take this new beginning and run. Okay. Because I feel like this should have been dealt with a long time ago. Okay. Be careful because I can see it. Some of yous are opening that door. It's like you're turning the knob. You're hesitating. You're looking out like, damn, it's them. Do I want to let them in? No, you should be healing. Okay. It's time to heal, not war. Okay. Not war because they are bringing some shit. And you know it. You know it. You know you don't want to open that door. You are just like, it's almost like you're forcing your hand to turn that knob. Okay. Now, I'm not saying don't be forgiving, but just be careful who you're letting back in. Okay. But that is your message, Leo. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.